Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the REM Report with the report card today for the NHL and the NBA. Hope you have yourself a good start to your Thirsty Thursday. It is February 29th, and as always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner, or hit the subscribe button below this video if you are using a mobile device. Today's report card is brought to you by the REM Report. Come and check out the REM Report sports betting system today at atsstats.com. Go to Learn, go to REM Report sports betting system right here, and then come and learn about the value, percentage play, performance cycles, player availability, and money management of the REM Report sports betting system. And if you scroll down this article, we give you a little bit of insight on how you should approach your sports betting handicapping, and I'll give you 10 good betting tips that you can work towards your way of handicapping, and hopefully it can give you some good insight on the do's and don'ts of sports betting. All right, let's go to the report card. And what we do here in this segment is we take a look at the technicals of the REM Report. And again, if you go back to the Learn and we go back to the REM Report sports betting system, the number 3 golden rules of sports betting, according to my system, is about value. If I'm going to play a play, do I got value in that play? Number 2 is the percentage play in my favor, the bookmaker's favor. And number 3, what performance cycles is that team going through right now? Are they bullish? Are they neutral? Or are they bearish? And where is the value? All right, so let's take a look at the NBA first. We'll do NBA first game, and then we'll do the NHL. So we'll I'll do the game between. Let's do a competitive game, right? You know what? This one here should be a competitive game. Golden State against the New York Knicks. All right, so let's take a look at the number 1 rule, value. I had Golden State listed at -5. You can see you're getting -4. So a bit undervalued right there, but close to fair market value. So yeah, you know what? I would call that fair market value if you like Golden State. As the book, I had them listed at -5, so yeah, you're getting -4. And if you like the New York Knicks, I had them at plus 5.83 as a home dog here against Golden State, and you can see you're getting +4, so a bit undervalued here. Or, you know, it all depends where you consider value, right? What's your price range of value? And you know what? I would call these two fair market value. They're right in the neighborhood. Like if I had -7 for the New York Knicks and we're only getting 4, then I would say they're way undervalued. But no, I think we got fair market value. So you can check mark both for value. The percentage play, 64% chance of winning today for Golden State compared to 23.8. And you're saying, Ron, how do you get 64%? So what we do in the report card is we go back to our database, back to 1996, and we take a look at Golden State's situation. I'll show you exactly what we're looking at here. Let's go to our dashboard. Let's go to the REM Report Lite version. So let's go to NBA. And then we're going to take a look at the coming off situation here for Golden State and New York. So every team is coming off a situation. And see, I'll show you right here. So coming off a Southeast Division opponent, coming off a road underdog win, coming off a winning streak, a 1-game win streak, coming off 4 unders, scored 120 points or 4 more in the last game, allowed 116, coming off a road stand, coming off an ATS win. Those are all coming off situations, right? And same thing with New York. New York's coming off 3 games in 4 nights, 3 ATS losses, 1 day's rest, 3-game homestand, so on and so forth, right? Home dog under loss. So what we want to do is we want to go to our database and say, go find me a team that's exactly like the situation New York's in tonight and Golden State, and let's see what their record was for that team. And you can see 64% compared to 23.8. So hey, history is always the best teacher, and history is telling us tonight that Golden State's in a very good situation to win this game straight up. And now let's take a look at the the performance cycles, and you can see that Golden State's been bullish for 21 days, and New York's been bearish for 15 days. Bearish means they're either 0-7, 1-6, or 2-5 in their last 7 games. In fact, let's go take a look at their last 7. Yeah, they're 2-5. So that's why they're bearish. They're 5-2. So that's why they're bullish right now, the last 21 days. And when Golden State faces a team with a record of 50 to 59.9 win percentage, you can see the record is 9-5, while New York is 7-8. So I think Golden State is the play here tonight when you look at the technicals. And I would recommend 1 unit on the money line, Golden State. And that's how I use the report card. And if you feel like you need more information, then you go into the REM Report and you go get more indicators that will lead you to a more stronger and more confident selection in your handicapping for tonight. All right, that's the NBA. Let's take a look at the National Hockey League for tonight, and let's go get another competitive game. Yeah, let's go to this Boston Vegas game. hey, you got two teams that are bearish right now. So let's take a look at the number one rule, value. I had the Boston Bruins at minus 157. Look at that. And you're at 156. So fair market value if you do like the Boston Bruins. I had Vegas, the Golden Knights at plus 119. And let's see what the latest line here is on the Vegas Golden Knights. So just bear with me 1 second. And let's go to Vegas. It should be what, plus 130 about, right? Plus 141. All right, so we got plus 141. I had plus 119. So you're getting an overvalued Vegas team here tonight at plus 141. And yeah, so I would give the value on Vegas. Let's take a look at the number two rule, the percentage play, 41.4%, 61.7. Now, if you look at the rain report and you go to your dashboard, you go to a sports betting index, I like to look at the markets in the all the leagues. Because we're doing the NHL. I want to see what the markets are telling me right now. So on the year, remember this. So far this year in the NHL favorites are winning at 59.6%. Underdogs are at 40%. So every time I do this report card, remember I keep telling you guys, I want the percentage play to be at least 40% because that is in line with the average on the season, right? So if I look at the yearly average of 40.4, what's the 7-day average telling me? 42.4. The 3-day average, 36%. That's a little concerning, but what goes up must come down, right? So that does favor for me. I do like Vegas as the percentage play. 61.7 is right in line on the season for the favorite. So, you know, both teams, again, when you do the check marks, they both fit the criteria. So we're kind of even right now in value in the percentage play. Now let's go to the performance cycles, right? So you got a bearish team that's you know, if you look at the last 5 days and last 7 days, so that just tells me that when you go to the rain report, let's go take a look at their cycle, the last 7 games. So they're either 2-5, 1-6, or 0-7 in the last 7. So the Boston Bruins in the last 7 games, they are, let's see here, 2-5. Same thing for Vegas. They're 2-5 in the last 7. That's why we have a bearish cycle right there. You got a B against a B, and when you got B against B, look at that. You got the Boston Bruins 10-8, 6-11. You know, the one thing with Vegas is really surprising. Anytime they face an A-type team, like the top dogs in the NHL, they really raise their game up to 13-4 straight up. But when they play those teams below them or medium to them, they struggle to compete. Look at that, 6-11, 14-11. They should be more dominant, right? So I think tonight Boston is the play here on that game. But because both these teams are in a bearish cycle, you can see we don't have a recommendation for them. But I would probably pass on this game or have a lean towards the total. But right now, I don't have an opinion because just the fact that, okay, when you look at value, they both have value. You look at the percentage play, they both meet the check mark. Now, here's the thing that gives Boston a bit of an edge. I think in the performance cycles, Boston has a slight edge. So if you're saying, Ron, if you had to pick one, I'd probably have to go with the Boston Bruins as a slight beer pizza money play. All right, that's how I use the rain report technicals here at the rain report on atsstats.com. And again, you when you do your handicapping, it's good to have tools in your toolbox because I just showed you got to go to your market value, the markets. You got to go look at the game reports. And here, one more thing before you go. Do I got that game already lined up here? Yeah, I do. Okay, great. How does Vegas do in Boston? 2-3 in their last 5 visits, and Boston is 7-3 straight up against the Golden Knights. So again, that's what I mean by indicators. And the more indicators you can string along, the stronger your confidence is in that selection, and hopefully it leads you to a winning night. All right, folks, that is the rain report report card today for Thursday, February 29th. Hopefully all the winners are yours. Hopefully you meet up in the winner circle tonight. Have yourself a great rest of your day. I'll see you back here on the Friendly Friday with the report card. Cheers.